Good afternoon. This is a special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's 1 News, Radio 5 and 1PH. San Juan Mayor Francis Zamora insists that former Senator Jinggoy Estrada violated quarantine guidelines. That's the reason why he was invited for questioning by police authorities yesterday. For one, Zamora says Estrada is not authorized to be outside his residence. The mayor adds that Estrada was distributing bangus to residents in an unsanitary manner with the fish not wrapped in plastic. Zamora also says that social distancing was not implemented during his relief operations and that the program was not coordinated with the city government. Estrada was released shortly after he was given a warning. The former senator insists that he was not violating any guidelines and says that politics is involved in the incident.
Unfortunately, this is all about politics. I think Mayor Zamora earlier held an interview or gave an interview in various networks, and allegedly he told the media, he told the media that I was distributing bangos together with money. I deny it. Nagdi-distribute lang ako ng gamot. Wala po akong perang binibigay.
Police have arrested 204 residents of Tondo's District 1 in Manila for violating the 40-hour hard lockdown. The arrested people were brought to different temporary holding facilities where they underwent medical checkup. A roving fiscal was also present to hold inquests. Manila Police District augmented more than 250 Special Action Force members to heighten police visibility in the district. Manila Police District Director Brigadier General Rolando Miranda clarifies that the staff troopers cannot make arrests and are only there to assist the Manila Police. The 48-hour hard lockdown in Tondo 1 will end tomorrow at 5 a.m. Marikina opens a new quarantine facility for suspected and confirmed COVID-19 patients at the Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center. And we have Laila Pangilinan live in Marikina for the details. Laila, ilang pasyente ang kayang i-accommodate ng quarantine facility na yan?
120 bed capacity ang kayang sa kabuuan ang kayang ilaman ng mga tents dito na nagsisilbi nga bilang quarantine facility sa likod ng Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center. At kaninang umaga nga itinurn over na ito ng AFP kasama na rin ng WTA Architecture sa Marikina LGU. Bok. May 15 maliliit na cubicles na may kanya-kanyang mga kama ang bawat tent. Air-conditioned din ito at may insulation ang kisame para hindi mainita ng mga naka-quarantine at meron din itong CR. Nilinaw naman ng Medical Chief 2 ng Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center na si Dr. Imelda Mateo na hindi mga COVID positive o malalang pasyente ang kanilang ilalagay sa mga tent na nasa labas ng ospital. Ang isang tent ay gagamitin para sa mga COVID mild patients habang ang iba naman ay gagamitin ng mga suspected o yung mga nag-aantay pa ng resulta. Sa pinakahuling tala kahapon ng Marikina LGU, nasa 115 ang positibo sa syudad. Wala namang kaso ng COVID positive na nakakonfine ngayon sa mismong ospital ng Amang Rodriguez. Ang 4 na health workers nito na nagpositibo sa COVID-19 ay naka-home isolation at nag-aantay na lang kung negatibo na sila sa swabbing na ginawa sa kanila kamakailan. Ayon nga kay Mayor Marcy Chodoro, nakakatulong din o makakatulong ang quarantine facilities na ito sa pag-decongest ng mga pasyente sa loob ng ospital. Dagdag pa niya, tuloy-tuloy lang ang testing sa mga health workers at frontliners, may sintomas man o wala. Buwak, itong tent kung saan tayo nasa loob na ngayon makikita mo naman yung mga kama. Ito yung gawa na, pero meron pang 2 tents na kasalukuyang hindi pa tapos at ginagawa pa lang at inaasahan nga na makakatulong talaga ito sa pagdi-decongest ng ospital. Pero sabi nga ni Mayor Marcy Chodoro, mas maigi na naandito lang ang facility na ito at wala na sanang gumamit pa. Kumbaga, naka-standby pero mas okay kung walang gagamit nito.
Bok, sa video mo, may nakita ko na parang inflatable na tent. Iyan ba yung kinatatayan mo ngayon? Yung parang inflatable lamang?
Hindi, Bok. Ano yon? Yung kaninang inflatable tent, ginamit lang yon as standby area ng mga media at saka na andun din kasi dinemonstrate yung isa sa mga high-tech na thermal scanner na dinonate naman ng isang Chinese company sa Marikina LGU. Pero ito, kung saan tayo na andito ngayon, ito yung isa sa mga isolation facilities o tents na gawa siya actually sa palutsina to itong mga kahoy na to. At kung nakikita nyo nga, ang divider niya ay mga shower curtains bilang pintuan. At kung sisilipin naman natin dito, ito yung kama at ang divider naman niya, parang plastic. Ayan para siyang plastic kada cubicle, Bok.
Oh, okay, Bok. So, pero pasilip nga ng kama, parang hindi ba medyo manipis yung kahoy ng kama? Baka bumagsak yan kung higaan
Ang kutsyon?
ng medyo malaki. Hindi, yung kahoy ba yan o bakal yung kama?
Yung kama ay gawa sa bakal.
Bakal. Okay.
Stainless siya yung kama, Bok.
Okay.
Oo. At yung kutsyon naman sa tingin ko mga nasa 1.5 inches to, yung kapal niya, Bok.
Okay, sige. Maraming salamat. Laila Pangilinan reporting live from Marikina. It is not just the young ones. Some senior citizens are also raring to go back to work amid the ongoing lockdown placed in Metro Manila and in other high-risk areas. An advocate for senior citizens' rights says government guidelines on allowed work for the elderly should be ironed out more. Ria Fernandez with the story.
68-year-old Angelita Magsaho is working as a medical secretary in a hospital in Mandaluyong. She's been in charge of arranging patient schedules for as long as she can remember. But with the ongoing enhanced community quarantine in Metro Manila, she is no longer allowed to go about her usual work. Angelita admits it has been quite an adjustment to sit at home and figure out ways to spend the rest of the day.
Nanonood ng TV, naglalaro ng Candy Crush, nagba-Viber. Ayun, nakikipag-usap ako doon sa mga kasamahan ko through Viber. Yun lang. Tapos nakahiga ka. Kaya pagtayo mo, sabi ko, Diyos ko, para akong magkakasakit lalo. Mahirap yung katayuan na, yung, alam mong sanay ka sa trabaho, tapos bigla kang in-stop ng ganon.
That's why as soon as the lockdown in Metro Manila is over, it's back to work again for her. She says senior citizens who are healthy and capable should also be allowed to go back to work. Senior citizens' rights advocate Attorney Romulo Macalintal shares the same sentiment. Macalintal says government's guidelines on allowable work for elderly people have been somewhat confusing. Malacanang has since clarified that senior citizens may be allowed to go to work only if they are employed in industries authorized by the Interagency Task Force on COVID-19. These include work in the medical sector and in production of food and other essential goods.
Hindi naman lahat gano'n ka-vulnerable. Dahil sa pag sinabi lang generalized senior citizens, kakadaming cabinet members natin mas matanda pa sa amin pero nakakapagtrabaho pa.
Bayan Muna Representative Carlos Zarate also supports the idea. He says prohibiting healthy senior citizens from working could lead to bigger unemployment numbers and higher demand for government subsidies. Zarate also urges the government to fast-track pension release for the elderly while lockdowns are in place. Macalintal says that for the meantime, government should make sure that cash aid from the Social Amelioration Program are being properly distributed to households with senior citizens. He adds that vitamins and mineral supplements should also be included in the 20% discount given to the elderly. For News 5, Ria Fernandez, We Are One News.
We will pause for a short break. Our special coverage on the COVID-19 pandemic will be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching the special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's One News, Radio 5, and 1PH. A lawmaker wants to put aside all legal questions regarding the ABS-CBN franchise bills and allow the National Telecommunications Commission, or the NTC, to grant a provisional authority to the network. ABS-CBN's franchise is set to expire today. Well, also today, Congress will resume its session. Reporting live from the Batasang Pambansa, we have Ria Fernandez. Ria, ano ang agenda ngayon ng Kongreso at matunog ba yung issue ng ABS-CBN?
Bok, yan nga ang isa sa ating inaantabayanan ngayong araw, kasabay ng pagbabalik sa show ng Kamara at maging ng Senado. Pero bago pa man ang opening mamaya ay humirit na itong si Agusan del Norte Representative Lawrence Fortun at nakiusap kay Solicitor General Jose Calida na hayaan na muna itong National Telecommunications Commission na mag-issue ng provisional authority para makapagpatuloy ng operasyon itong ABS-CBN. Kung hindi raw kasi ito gagawin ng NTC ay kapabayaan iyon. Ngayon lalo't harap ito ng COVID-19 crisis. Sinabi ni Fortun na dapat sumunod ang NTC sa napag-usapan sa Kamara na bibigyan pa rin ng permiso ang ABS-CBN na mag-operate habang dinidinig pa ang prangkisa nito. Bagay na siya ring naging abiso ng Department of Justice sa NTC. Hindi raw kasi ito ang tamang panahon para magsara ang kumpanya dahil baka mawalan pa ng trabaho ang 11,000 empleyado sa gitna ng COVID-19 crisis. Dagdag pa ni Fortun, malaki ang ambag ng ABS-CBN sa pagpapakalat ng mahalagang impormasyon at pagkalap ng ayuda ngayong pandemic. Ito rin ang posisyon ni Deputy Minority Leader at Bayan Muna Representative Carlos Zarate. Ayon sa kanya, sinusupil ni Calida ang press freedom, lalo't itinaon niya ang paglabas nito kahapon sa paggunita ng World Press Freedom Day. Iginit ni Zarate na hindi saklaw ng legal opinion ni Solgen ang NTC kaya hindi raw dapat ito yumuko sa pananakot ni Calida. Kahapon lang ay nagbabala si Solgen Calida sa NTC na unconstitutional daw ang pag-i-issue ng permit to operate sa isang network na nakabinbin pa ang prangkisa sa Kongreso. Naghain naman dati ang abogadong si Larry Gadon sa Supreme Court para harangin ang NTC na magbigay ng permit to operate sa ABS-CBN. Nagbanta rin siyang maghahain siya ng kaso laban sa NTC pag tinuloy ito ng ahensya. Sa ngayon, wala pa ulit schedule ang House Legislative Franchises Committee sa pagdinig ng prangkisa ng ABS-CBN. Bok, ngayong araw nga, mamayang 3:00 ng hapon, magbabalik sesyon ang ating mga mambabatas dito sa Kamara, pero 25 lang sa kanila ang physically present. Ang iba naman ay konektado na lamang sa Zoom bilang safety measure nila kontra COVID-19. Bok?
Pero Bok, ang actually magandang tanong, hindi ko lang alam kung kaya nang sagutin dyan sa panig mo. Ang magandang tanong siguro kung hindi makapagbigay ng provisional authority yung NTC ngayong araw o kaya kinabukasan o sa mga susunod na araw, may legal na tuntungan ba ang ABS-CBN para ipatuloy ang kanyang broadcast? Kasi kung ang kasunduan ng Kongreso at ng NTC magbibigay ng provisional authority ang NTC pero hindi pa nagbibigay, paano yun pagkatapos ng May 4?
Boko, maaalala natin bago mag-session break itong Kamara, merong lumabas na Memorandum of Agreement o kasunduan sa pagitan ng Kamara at ng NTC. That was like 20 years ago na kasunduan na or more. At sinasabi nga doon na kapag yung prangkisa ng isang network ay hindi pa na-actionan o hindi pa tapos actionan ng Kamara, maaaring mag-issue ng provisional authority ang NTC. Yan ang paulit-ulit na ginagamit ng ating mga mambabatas, lalo ng liderato dito. At matatandaan din natin na naglabas din ng sulat itong sila Speaker Cayetano para sa NTC kung saan sinasabihan nila ito na mag-issue ng provisional authority. Ang sinasabi nila, ang Kongreso ang may kapangyarihan sa pag-i-issue sa lahat ng utility franchises. So, prudent lang din naman na atasan na nila itong NTC. Kaya nga lang, ang sinasabi nga nito nila Solgen Calida, nasa batas daw, nasa konstitusyon na dapat Kongreso lamang ang nagde-decide when it comes to franchise.
Pero yun nga, whatever the case is, whether or not, whether Calida is correct or Congress is correct, the fact is that at least as of right now, wala pa rin atang provisional authority na naibigay ang NTC para sa ABS-CBN.
Wala pa.
So kung gayon, moving forward, paano yan bukas? Paano yung kinabukasan? May posisyon kaya na maibibigay yung Kongreso, whether it's the Speaker o yung House Committee on Franchises, kung pwedeng magpatuloy yung ABS-CBN Broadcasting na mag-broadcast kung hindi pa rin nagbibigay ng provisional authority ang NTC.
Yan nga ang tinututukan natin ngayon. Dapat within the day, baka paglabas na ng provisional authority itong NTC. And otherwise, kailangan mag-issue talaga ng statement itong Kamara, lalo na sila Speaker Cayetano at yung Legislative Franchises Committee, kung anong plano nila, paano nila tutugunan ito. Kasi kung titignan din natin ang committee schedules, walang nakaschedule na hearing sa ABS-CBN franchise sa ngayon.
Although, Bok, tama ba na yung mga committee hearings igagawin din online lamang? Parang yung ginawa nila nung nung Bayanihan Act special session?
Yan na ang plano nila at yan ang aamyendahan nila sa House Rules. Mamaya, pag nagbalik session sila, 3:00 ng hapon.
Kasi kung gayon, edi kahit papaano, madaling magtawag ng committee hearing kung online na naman ang kailangan. Hindi sila kailangan maging physically present.
Yes.
So wala silang dahilan para hindi gumalaw sa mga issue.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Bok.
Last question. So what do we know as of right now? What do we know that's on the agenda for the reopening of Congress? Yung ano lang ba? Yung amending the rules on the session?
Well, sa reopening ng session mamaya, yan ang number 1 agenda nila. Kailangan maamyendahan nila yung rules para mapahintulutan na nga itong mga online sessions. And as they go on with the coming days, ang magiging priority raw ng Kamara ay yung kanilang mga measures para matugunan itong krisis na kinakaharap natin dahil sa COVID-19.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Tia Fernandez. Pakikulit na lang yung mga congressman natin dyan tungkol sa issue ng prangkisa. Maraming salamat. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has announced significant evidence that the coronavirus disease emerged from a Chinese laboratory. This contradicts previous statements by the country's own intelligence agencies. Pompeo made the statement on Sunday, backing assertions made by U.S. President Donald Trump. The U.S. National Intelligence Agencies previously said that it concurs with wide scientific consensus that the SARS-like virus was not man-made. Anti-China activists and some Trump supporters have since promoted conspiracy theories that the virus was developed in a biological weapons lab in Wuhan, China. The U.S. is now the new epicenter of the virus, with more than 1 million infections recorded. Despite this, plans to partially reopen the U.S. economy has been made. A village watchman in Paco, Manila is trying to make it light and easy for residents to follow quarantine protocols, especially when it comes to curfews. Richard Nuida, also known as Lara of Barangay 811, says he understands that having a curfew is no fun. That is why when he is making his rounds to remind residents to stay indoors, he does it while cracking jokes while speaking on a megaphone. Residents say Lara's way of announcing helps to ease the stress brought by the COVID-19 crisis.
Kasi minsan nalulungkot yung mga tao na sabihin mo lang, curfew na po, bawal na po lumabas ng tao. Mag-isip na lang po ako ng ibang adlib ko, paano ba mapapatawa tao bago matulog. Nag-isip po ako ng kasabihan na para matuwa naman sila bago sila matulog. 8:00 na po, curfew na po sa atin. Bawal na pong lumabas ang bata at matanda. May kasabihan po tayo. Pag pinasok ka ng tinapay, sigawan mo, kulang ang palaman. Maraming salamat po. Good night and sweet dreams.
Lalaki ang boses ni Lara. That's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Ed Lingao. We will throw you back to Malacanang's virtual press conference on the COVID-19 crisis.